Okay.
Snapchat, bro. I was dying, bro. I was laughing when I read that shit, bro. Like,
Hey,
it was like 4 in the morning. I was like dying, bro.
why? Let's get this straight though. Okay, I'm recording now. So by the way,
All right, cool.
but let's get it straight.
Hustlers.
Yeah. Why aren't we making the distinction between rap as rapping as bibbida babbida babbida boop, you know, and then there's writing, which is actually scribbling down the words or, you know, writing the lyrics, because there's delivery, there's your cadence, and then there's some amazing poets who can't rap for shit. They can't get on the mic and deliver, right? It's a whole different. So Quavo and Cardi B, they have ghostwriters, but they can deliver. You know, they can sit and spit and shit.
Bro, they don't deliver that good, bro. Like, I don't. They like Cardi B. Like, she doesn't deliver that
for
good
a chick. Are you kidding me,
bro? Nicki Minaj delivers way.
Okay, but like,
better.
let's think.
Better.
Okay, but Cardi B is probably in top 10 at least.
Rhapsody, hell no. Rhapsody raps. Have you ever heard Rhapsody?
I don't know. Top 10, I'm talking about, like, delivery, like, energy, like, getting people. Dude, she's the full package. What are you talking about?
Bro,
I bet you this Rhapsody chick doesn't, like, let me see.
She's a really lyrical rapper. She's a good rapper, bro. Like, what really counts about rap is being a good rapper.
Yeah, she probably writes her own shit, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing that counts the most, is her actually being able to rap.
But I'm talking about the whole package. Hold on, let me grab some coffee real quick. No, but all I was saying was this chick Rhapsody, she's not the whole package. You know what I mean? There's a lot more than just the cadence, delivery. That's what I was getting into. There's a lot there. And
Cardi B is a pop star.
Yeah.
She's a pop star. Let's be real, not a rapper, a pop star.
Yeah.
Quavo, out of Migos, bro, like, let's be real. Like, Quavo's probably
that's
the least
I think what I'm trying to say.
Out of Migos, like,
that's
he's
what I'm
more
trying
of
to
the pop
say.
star of the group.
Yeah. No, you're saying what I was trying to say is that they're like the whole package when it comes to being a pop star. Like,
yeah, a pop star.
It doesn't matter if they can write their lyrics or if they can, you know, because they got the look and the energy and the delivery and the ability to do show after show after show after show and fly everywhere. Like, you know, all that shit is
But they're the machine, though. They're part of the machine, you know. So, like,
yeah,
I always look at it from that perspective, you know, because they're the part of the bigger machine. So they're gonna have a certain push behind them. They're gonna have a certain advantage over a lot of people. I'm just gonna be real with that one.
Let's try to think of what that advantage would even look like. What would it even look like? Because I feel like a lot of people say that, and it's like a made up, like just a thing. Like, okay, there is a machine. I agree with you. They have an advantage. I agree with you there, and I agree with you that pretty much what you're saying. But like, what's that advantage look like? So, one thing people say is money. They have unlimited money, right?
They have, I wouldn't say unlimited, but they have, and not saying their own money, but they have backing behind them. They have a lot of money behind their movement. They have a lot of money behind what they're doing in their marketing, in their touring, because who can afford to go on, like, a 50 country like tour, 10, like, you know what I mean? I'm just exaggerating, but you know what I mean? Like, to go on like a multi-country tour, who could afford to do that besides someone who has a large amount of money to pay for that?
Yeah,
large machine to book the venues, who knows the promoters in England and knows them in, the Czech Republic or whatever, knows promoters all over the freaking world, and could be like, hey, I'm going to set up this show here for you because I have all these connections to do so. But Joe Schmo down here, like somewhere, like, he don't have those connections. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying like, oh yeah, they're bad for that. Like, they work their way up to that position, of course. But I'm just saying, of course, there's an advantage to having that. That's all I'm saying.
To having the connection.
Exactly. Big connections, like a big record label who has like unlimited connections. More than money, they have unlimited connections.
I feel like those
radio
are like
stations, streaming, like.
Yeah, there we go. I'm wondering what the connections really are, because you say connections, and I feel like it's like a fluff word,
No, it's streaming, like the connections they have to marketing, like firms, to television networks, to have like an artist go on to like Ellen DeGeneres or whatever. You see what I'm saying?
So they know like more artists.
No, they have. Oh wait, my bad.
No, they know like more people who will put like they'll be able to go on Breakfast Club and on Joe Budden and go on Hotboxing with Mike Tyson, and there's like this network, this web that's at another caliber, at another level. And when you break in to these like bigger labels and like these bigger conglomerates, then you fucking are able to tap into this like giant web of like crazy connections, right? And
People
those connections.
Oh my, keep going, because I'm gonna transition to some really dope after you say what you're saying.
For sure. But and let me know if I'm wrong. But like this second web is like just like complex. It's fucking
yeah.
It's
like
it's
layers
all
of this shit.
Yeah, and like they run this whole like media push. They're very tapped into Facebook, Twitch, Reddit, Instagram,
Twitter,
Snapchat, Twitter. Yeah, they're very good at the marketing part. But I don't think it's I don't think it's unachievable. 2, I don't think it's unreplicatable.
I didn't say it was though.
Yeah. And then that's just like you're totally right. I just wanted to kind of describe it for the listeners, like what we're talking about, what it looks like. This like because people always say, oh, they have connections, they have the machine, or whatever. But I just want to really like dissect that a bit.
Like tell people what the connections are, like what connections do they actually have, like
because some people could be listening because they want to get a taste of what it is, and like I noticed that we were hip hop, but we are more like I think like we go off into like fucking dope shit like that people can relate to, so like listeners maybe are like listening and being like, oh yeah, I can actually relate to this, so let's fucking when we describe it, it makes a little bit of fucking sense because we're not trying to fucking smart it up and fucking be all crazy about like, oh yeah, it's
the
fucking
analysis
bullshit.
Synopsis of the physical parameters.
The Venn diagram diagram.
Bro. Okay, here's what I mean by connections too. Here's a good example, like Mr. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Connections,
Mm-hmm.
Dude in prison, like, allegedly inking a $10 million deal. I don't know if that's bullshit or not. But for them to ink him on a $10 million deal, they know something that a lot of other people don't know because they signed him to a really big record deal. Unless they know he's going to be in prison, they're just going to make a shitload of money off his music. But
yeah,
I feel like they know something. Like, they know he's going to get out.
Dude, like that group 100K, that's what they're called. So it's funny because I was looking some shit up about that when you sent me that link, and yeah, so he got his 10 million deal. It's to a group called 100K, and the funny, or 10K projects, my bad, 10K projects. And the funny thing is it's funny we're saying this about like the connection, the machine being able to like plant these articles and plant these radio like shows and all this shit, and this bitch, okay, and excuse me, I don't know you, Martha Ross, you could be a very nice lady, but it seems like why the fuck are you, Martha Ross, writing about Tekashi 6ix9ine? Why are you even saying the word snitch? You're writing for Mercury News, like what the fuck? Like,
seriously,
this is crazy that you're like covering fucking Tekashi 6ix9ine, the fucking picture of him in his fucking American flag outfit with the fucking 6ix9ine on his forehead with the word snitch in quotes. Like, Martha Ross, you're crazy. Like, you're so with the shits. I don't even know. But anyway, that's one part. Is like this looks planted to me. That's one.
10,000K. That's Elliot Grange's label, I believe. Look up Elliot Grange. That's Lucien Grange's son, bro.
10K Projects is based out of Los Angeles. You know who signed to them?
Who? A lot of people.
No, the artist they have on their page, probably, but the artist they have on their page is Trippie Redd, 6ix9ine, Lil Nar, Icy Narco, Austin Brown, and Kristen Hancher. So Austin Brown is like pop. Kristen Hancher does like makeup. Icy Narco, you know about him, right?
I heard of him.
Industry plant. And
yeah.
And fucking Lil Nar. I like Lil Nar. He's cool. But he's probably an industry plant too, but I like him.
10,000 projects, bro. Like, just that's the biggest thing. Elliot Grange is the one who that's his label, and that's Lucien Grange's son, bro. Big label connections, bro.
10,000 projects, yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, that's crazy. Big connections, bro. Talking about this guy's getting out of jail and he's already getting signed, like facing 47 years, and like I said, I feel like I feel like if they're gonna give him that much money, they know he's gonna come out pretty soon because they're not.
Yeah.
I don't think they're that stupid, to sign someone who's going to do 47 years and who's going to lose their fan base because he can't make music anymore.
That's just nutty.
Yeah, bro.
But that's kind of what we were talking about. That's kind of the point of what I was saying is like these fucking motherfuckers. I don't think it's unachievable. This like thing they got going on, this like massive web. People just want shit that's familiar. And they're good at doing this because they're good at making things familiar. Like, you're always seeing this. It's part of... That's what makes the machine, like, powerful is they're like, oh, yeah, we're going to trade off our advertising and, rubbing shit in people's face. And we'll all come up and all of our shit will be the popular shit. Yeah,
because they fucking basically cornered the whole, like, market.
It's not... I don't know if I see it as cornering other than just like what you said about connections. Like, they're just, like... way better at getting the shit out there because they have more people involved and the people involved are working harder.
True that. True that. But you would need like more people to come together because it's more in masses. That would be the best way to do it. People need to come together and like form like their own like labels, their own media company.
Yeah.
And then like partner up with other like media companies and podcasts and shit like that and just start a whole like network.
Exactly. That's the thing is like we need to people need to start partnering up at a local level instead of like hating on each other, and really that's and then stop trying to race to be the first one signed. Stop trying to race to be the first one like picked up on Sony.
Talk shit about the guy who gets on and shit and be like fuck that guy. Like,
exactly. And like stop trying to go down to LA. Like everyone's like, oh, you got to go to LA to make it. It's like no, you don't. You could just make it pop where you're at. You could just get everyone together and fucking work hard and, like, just make it pop. Hey. You don't need to go to L.A. You can make your own shit. You have the internet. What do you think they're doing in L.A.? They're putting shit on the fucking internet. Why don't you just cut out the middleman and just put your shit on the internet? Like,
hey, Michael, can you hear that?
Yeah.
You know what time it is?
Oh, shit. You're about to spit some crazy rap. Oh, wait. Never mind.
Now you know what time it is.
Hey.
All right. You sent me some shit with what's that guy's name? Oh, I always forget the light skinned dude. I always forget his name. Terrence Howard. What was that? Michael.
What are we talking about?
You sent me some shit with Terrence Howard. So
dude, yeah, he went nuts on like the red carpet, man. So I don't know. I guess that show, Power.
Yeah,
that show Power makes people crazy. So I guess he was like saying that he invented a new math called terraceology, and he was just going on like talking about like some astro-dimensional plane, some just crazy shit. He said he wants to bring the truth to the world. He's done with acting after Empire. He's just going, he's just really going through a thing. And it's funny because the young French actor Jesse Smollett, he recently had a very similar like breakdown, right? Is that what we're staging that as now?
Oh yeah, no shit. I don't know. Something's going on. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing to those actors, bro. Here, I'm going to play the fucking clip real quick. I don't know what the fuck they're doing to these fucking actors. Alright, shut up, you news fucks. I just want to hear the clip. Oh, he was on the red carpet. Oh, yeah. I understand why you did that now. Bro.
Yeah, the clip Titus is listening to is from He Productions podcast. They went in on the guy.
Dude, no. I know why he did that now. He did the fucking Jim Carrey, bro. You feel me? He's just sick of the fucking industry, bro. I understand that shit. Like, he's just talking a bunch of crazy shit. He's just sick of the industry. He's trolling, bro.
Yeah.
That's basically a high-level troll right there. Like, Jim Carrey did the same shit. He was just like, y'all are fucking retarded. Why you care about all this shit? And they were just like, oh, Jim Carrey lost his mind, blah, blah, blah. I get it, bro. He's probably sick of Hollywood and sick of all the fucking gimmicks and bullshit over there. That's probably what it is. Like, I understand it. Like, just seeing him on the red carpet, I just thought about him like, dude, that's what that is. But
Yeah.
You can hear the clip?
Yeah.